welcome back to another vlog. This week's is going to be a little different because it's actually technically a travel vlog. I'm heading to Houston tomorrow. It's Monday today. I've just finished up at the gym and me and Twinkle Toes went on a little walk because I needed to buy some more creatine. So I just bought some from a supplement shop. Bye. Twinkle Toes is leaving, he's parked next to me. And then I also got a little coffee from Culture Coffee. If you're in Leeds, they do these like amazing looking like volcano cookies that are like really, they look like a volcano, they look like a little mountain. And they had a cherry bakewell one and a cinnamon bun one. I didn't pick up one of those, but I did just get an iced latte with oat milk. Today I need to get my suitcase out, I need to pack, I need to wash my hair, I need to tan. I'm not going out for photo shoots this week, which might sound weird, but I'm actually really excited about because it's more to do with my new role. I know that Ashley's going out as well, so it's going to be us two, and I believe we've got 3 days with the design team. I don't know what we're doing, I don't know what the meetings are about, I don't know what those meetings are going to entail, but I'm just so excited to like soak up knowledge, learn more, be able to give input, be able to give your guys feedback to them. I did check on the weather app and it's highs of 25 at the moment. It's better than the UK and I'll take what I can get, quite frankly. So lots of prepping to do today to pack and just get everything ready. I also want to download some stuff on Netflix because I always get stuck watching stuff I don't want to watch on the plane, so I'm going to download some. So yeah, welcome to a Houston vlog. Let's go home, get the suitcase out and start getting packed up. I've had some lunch, I've got my loft, I've got my suitcase down from the loft, and now I need to start the packing process. I know everyone packs differently, but I basically get my phone and I make a list. So I'll make like a beauty list, a clothes list, a gym clothes list. And I really don't need much because I'm flying Tuesday, I'm flying back on Saturday. So I've only really got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's literally 3 days. I really need to not overpack, but I am taking my big case just in case I need to bring anything back with me. I will put it into categories like that in my notes app, make a list and then just tick things off as I go. And I find that much easier than just trying to pack and going through my wardrobe and packing that way. I find that really confusing, to be honest. The case that I use is, well, the luggage that I have is the base luggage. I will be so real, if you are an overpacker like me, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth, first of all, no luggage is worth that price. It's like £300. It's really not worth it. Second of all, not worth having like these weigh about 5 kilos. That's 5 kilos of your baggage allowance gone. Before I had these, I just used to use my mum and dad's, which are like ultra light, soft suitcases. And I know everyone says these are safer. I've never smashed anything in a soft suitcase. Like ever. I get it, they're not as aesthetic, they don't look as cute, but if you are an overpacker like me, seriously think about it, because I cannot pack as much stuff as I used to when I go away. Like if I was going away for 2 weeks, I struggle packing with these now because it takes up 5 kilos of my allowance. And when you've got makeup, hair stuff and all that sort of stuff, things add up really bloody quickly. But yeah, this is the biggest base case that there is. I've got it in the nude colour, as you can see. It's absolutely battered at this point. I've had it like 2 years. I'm all for the aesthetic, but honestly, who cares? It's probably one of the dumbest things I've ever bought. And I do have regrets, but I will use it until it can't be used anymore because I'm not about to waste my money. But honestly, I would save you money. I do have the little one as well, which I do love, but if you're in the UK, again, I wouldn't bother because it's not actually within the hand luggage allowances. Every time I go anywhere in Europe, I've had to check it. When I'm going to America or somewhere further afield and it's a bigger plane, I can get away with it, but like Jet2 and stuff, absolutely not. It doesn't fit the hand, it won't fit in the bins. And they never ever let me take it as hand luggage, so I wouldn't bother with that. The weekender bag I would bother with. I can fit so much stuff in there, but again, I would only use that if you're not going to have to be carrying it around a lot, because if you're carrying it around, it's very awkward, very uncomfortable on the shoulder and very painful. But you can fit a lot of stuff in that. I'd say that's the best thing I've bought from Base, B-Space, however you want to say it. But yeah, I've got my suitcase down, so I'm going to commence packing and I will catch you guys shortly. Slight time and country jump. I am now in America. I was so like a blue-arsed fly yesterday when it came to my packing. Like, needed to pack, I needed to tan, needed to wash my hair, needed to air wrap my hair, which is now obviously totally gone to waste because my hair just goes so rubbish, and like, I don't know, my hair goes so weird on a plane. And then this morning I got to the airport on time, but the check-in process was so slow this morning, so I actually Didn't have much time for dilly-dallying, fannying around and vlogging. So I'm now in America, 10-hour flight and then like an hour and a half in the Uber because the traffic was that bad. But yeah, I will give you guys a quick little room tour of where I'm staying. I like the hotel that I'm in. I've stayed here before. It's one that's near a lake and there's turtles in the lake sometimes, which I find really cute. I just love it. So I'm about to actually just go and get some fresh air, otherwise I feel like I'm about to fall asleep because it's like 4:50, so like 10 to 5. To my brain it's 10 to 11 at night, so I need to go and get some fresh air. I think I'm gonna walk to Whole Foods and just grab some bits from there and then come back, and I do have some work to do. But before I do that, I'll give you guys a room tour before I inevitably put my shit everywhere and ruin the room. It's so big in here. Like, look at how much like floor space there is. Like, that's an insane amount of floor space. So I've got a little sofa, a little chair, double bed, bigger than a double bed, like a king size bed. And then there's like a fridge and stuff over here, which I'm going to utilise because I'm going to go and get some fruit and juices and all that sort of yummy stuff from Whole Foods now. And then the view, never anything crazy. Just nice, like clean space, super open, big shower, loads of room. Could even kind of sit down if I wanted to. But yeah, that's my little room tour. So I'm gonna go walk to Whole Foods. I'm gonna take you guys with me. I might walk to Target as well, depending on how the crossing the road situation looks. I would have no qualms about walking there if it wasn't so hard to cross a road over here. Like, crossing the road at the road I need to cross can sometimes take me 20 minutes because the traffic just keeps coming and it just doesn't stop. So do I want to fight with that tonight? I'm not so sure, but I think I will because I do want to go and get some bits from Target. Plus, I can show you guys the bits that I like getting from Target. So let's go and do that now. Otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep. I think it's so pretty round here. I love staying in these hotels because they're right by this lake, and then you go across here and there's a Whole Foods over there. Oh my god, it's going to be so windy. But there's a Whole Foods over there, and then I have to cross another road to get to Target, and usually there's turtles in here, but I don't think there's any turtles today. Guys, they've got the best body lotion and they've got an oil butter as well, so I think I'm going to get both because I've never seen this before. We don't have this in England. We've got all these Olippops, which are like healthier sodas, which we don't have in the UK, so I've picked up a couple. Even for salad dressings, there's so many more options. Like, we do have salad dressing in the UK, but not this many options. There's so many. There's all these cold foams and creamers as well. We don't have any of these. What's this? Oh, that's just milk, lactose free. But we don't have these, the creamers, the cold foams. We don't have them. Whole Foods now, but the fruit setup is kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. It usually looks a lot more colour coordinated than this, but I am gonna get some fruit. Last time I was here we got these, but we got the mint choc chip ones as well. I think we got chocolate crunch and mint choc chip, and they're really, really, really nice. But sadly I don't have a freezer, only a fridge. But if you're in America, these are good. Even down to stuff like this, like, you guys just have so many more options. We don't have all this sort of stuff. We do have egg bites, but we don't have like 6 different kinds. Eggs from plants. To be dramatic or anything, but I feel close to death right now. Like, it is so... Don't mind my hands, by the way. I feel like I need to shower still. It is so hot and sticky outside. I just walked to Target. I did end up going to Target, and I went to Whole Foods, but I only nipped into Whole Foods, as you'll have seen. I only bought fruit and water because Ashley wants to go to Whole Foods tonight and get snacks and stuff. So she literally texted me that whilst I was entering Whole Foods, and I was like, right, I'll just get some fruit to snack on now, and then I'll go with her again. But I am that person where if you want to go somewhere and I've already been, I don't care. I could happily meander around shops for a very long time. I'm not really fussy about stuff like that, or like, I want to do this, I want to do that. Go with the flow, especially with like a trip to a supermarket. Who can deny themselves of that? So, got a smart water bottle of water because I am absolutely parched. Also, despite the fact I've been on a plane for 10 hours today, I have done so far 8,300 steps. Make it make sense. I can't make sense of that myself personally, but I'm gonna take it. Also, trying to cross the road here, so confusing. Like, do cars just not care? Because the equivalent to the green man is the white light up man that comes up on the thing, and it says if that's showing, still be careful, but you're safe to cross. Like, cars shouldn't be going, so why are there still cars turning right and going up that road at like God knows how many miles an hour, like 60 miles an hour? I was like, someone's gonna have to come and peel me off this road, because I find crossing the road here so confusing. I love how not walkable it is because everything's further, so I feel like I get a good walk in, if that makes sense. The other only thing that I got from Whole Foods is just this pot of, I'm doing the influencer hands, just this pot of watermelon and the other 2 different types of melons, I can't remember the names. And then this is everything that I got from Target. So I got myself a EOS Vanilla Cashmere body lotion, because these are like $8 here, so I'm stocking up. So I got myself one of those, and then I picked up 2 other Vanilla Cashmere products because we don't actually have these at home. So I got the Cashmere Whipped Oil Butter in Vanilla Cashmere, which just sounds so yummy. Like, I'm so excited to sniff this. I'm gonna shower because Ashley's gonna be here in like an hour, and we're gonna go grab dinner together, and I'm gonna put this on after. Oh, it smells the exact same. That smells so yummy. But the texture of it is obviously more like a whipped butter sort of thing. Shall we see? Oh, it's like hard. It's like hard and solid. I almost feel like that smells a little bit nicer than the lotion. It smells the exact same, but it smells a little bit sweeter. And then I also discovered they've got Vanilla Cashmere body wash, so best believe I stocked up. So I've got all my little Vanilla Cashmere products now. Real Technique sponges because mine have gone manky and I needed more, and I completely forgot to buy some like Boots at home. Gum for when mine runs out, because it will. Prefer Airwaves, but this was the only one I could find. And then I got 3 Olipop flavours. So I got a lemon lime, which should be like a Sprite. I got a crisp apple one, cherry cola one. I've had the cherry cola one before, so I'm gonna save that and not try that one right now. I'm gonna try the crisp apple one because I've never had this one before, so let's try it together. Give it a little bit of a taste test. Oh, that body lotion smells so nice. I know the whole thing with these is that they're meant to be like prebiotics, botanicals, like a more natural, like plant-powered whatever kind of soda, but this tastes like really artificial apple. Like, this doesn't taste like an actual apple at all. It's not bad, but I would choose an appetizer over this any day of the week. This tastes like apple flavoured things rather than tasting like actual apple, if that makes sense. It's got nothing on a good old appetizer, I'll tell you that for free. Anyway, I'm gonna shower now because I have been on a plane for 10 hours and I've just gone and sweated. I might not vlog tonight just because I really want to vlog as much as possible on this trip, but me and Ashley, I've met her before, but I actually don't have, I think I've met her once in person. Like, we've been on one trip together at the same time, so I just want to like bond with her. I don't want it to be about getting content. I don't want it to be about anything to do with that. Like, I really want quality time. Me and her have spoken about it before, but like one of our like love languages is quality time. Like, I love quality time and like a good genuine deep conversation. Like, I'm not saying every conversation has to be like world altering, but yeah, I feel like I'm probably not gonna film that. I might film a bit more in Whole Foods and show you if I buy anything else, but yeah, I will see you when I see you. I'm gonna shower and test out my new EOS products. Morning, I'm coming to you very live and direct this morning. Oh, this fan is giving Beyonce. Sorry guys, there's like an air vent here, but I just wanted to show you before I drink it and guzzle it all, like the little guzzler that I am. I need to show you the size of coffees over here is batshit mental. This coffee is a medium. UK girlies, deep it. This is a medium. This is bigger than a large at home. There is more liquid in here. This is heavier than a large at home. There's also like, I think because it's such a bigger drink, this is so much more milky than a usual iced latte that I would get at home. I feel like my iced lattes at home are never this pale. It's very, very, very pale, but I did Uber Eats a coffee. There is a coffee thing in the hotel, but I don't like to get my coffee from there, so I ordered a Dunkin' for myself. I've been up on and off since 4 AM because my brain thinks it's like, well, now it's 7, so my brain was thinking it was like 6 AM to like 12 PM, so I've been up on and off since 6. I finished my OJ documentary this morning. Honestly, I was saying in my broadcast channel yesterday that it flabbergasted me how he got away with that. It's the documentary on Netflix. Having finished it, I'm not shocked that he got away with it, because like the handling of the crime scene and the police that were involved were diabolical, like diabolical. But there is no doubt in that man did it. He did it. That is my opinion. I firmly believe that he did it. So yeah, that was an interesting watch. It's 7:20 now. I'm going to actually probably start doing my makeup and hair just so that I'm ready. I'm not doing like anything crazy. I'll probably actually do like a little get ready with me. I was going to train this morning, but I'm now thinking I will still probably go in when Ashley does, but I might go in, sit and do some work and then train after we've done our shoot, because I want to get a really good session in, and I feel like I'm going to be so conscious of getting my hair sweaty if I'm training before. Plus, after we've done with the shoot, I will have like an hour and a half's gap to training. I need to be in the design meeting, so I'm pretty sure that that's when I'm gonna get my training session in. So yeah, I'm gonna chill and drink my coffee for a little bit, but I just had to show you guys because the size of stuff over here boggles my brain. Like, everything is so big. I've just popped my hair in some pin curls, and I thought I would show you a makeup routine because I've actually not done one in a vlog in a while. Not much has changed, but I thought we'd just do a little get ready with me. I don't want to make this vlog too long, so I will try to just talk about the products. So the moisturizer that I use is the Tatcha water cream. I did have the Rich Dewy cream and I loved it, like I was raving about it. Then I started getting all these breakouts, and it's ironic because I do still have some breakouts on my nose at the moment, but that's nothing to do with that. I don't know where these have come from. As much as I love the dewy cream, I think for my skin it's too thick, because I started getting a lot of spots like around like the chin region. I started getting spots on my cheeks, on my forehead, and I'm not like a particularly, I don't like saying I'm not a spotty person because I just don't like saying it. I feel like I sound like a bit of a rat when I say that, but I don't really get spots, I don't really get breakouts, so I know when I am having that, it's something I've put on my skin 9 times out of 10. Basically a lighter version of that. It's the water cream, so it's not as thick, it's a bit lighter and still leaves my skin nice and moisturised, but it's more of a refreshing moisturiser than it is like a thick, heavy one. For my base today, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Tint thing in the shade 5. I bought the shade 6 because this one isn't actually like quite dark enough, but shade 6 is a totally different undertone and it's very, very, very like very pinky orange, and it just doesn't match properly at all. So I went back and bought 5 again, and obviously I'm matching to my neck, which is why this is darker. I do actually tan my face. I know that everyone says that they don't. I personally do, and I don't have an issue with it. I've always tanned my face along with fake tanning, but obviously I wash my face like double cleansing and all that sort of stuff. Obviously I wash my body, but it comes off a lot quicker on my face than it does anywhere else. And then my favourite foundation brush is a Sephora 64 one. Yeah, usually I would do like Armani Luminous Silk, like a proper foundation, but this is like my go-to everyday makeup, and we're not doing like a proper serious photo shoot, and I don't really like, it's not that Luminous Silk is heavy, but it's sunny, like I'm going to be outside all day, like I want like a lighter base. I don't want something that where the sun hits me directly, like if I'm bumping into people they're going to think like that looks like a lot. Like I don't need to do shoot makeup, but if I was doing shoot makeup I would swap this for Armani Luminous Silk, and I would also probably put a bit more of everything on, but I'm going very light, very dewy today. That's the vibe that I'm going for. There's something that I was talking about this morning on Instagram is like, obviously it's so different state to state, so I've only been to Houston, so that's all I can talk about. But I will say as well, obviously I've met people that are in different areas of America or from different areas of America through being here, and like one of the main differences that I've noted is the friendliness. And I don't want this to come off as though I'm saying it's a bad thing, but as someone that's British, like from the UK, I find it slightly jarring, and that's not me saying it's a bad thing, it's just kind of like a bit of a culture shock, because in the UK we're nice, like we're pleasant, we are polite, we will say hi to each other. Well, if you're in London you might not, but up north we'll say hi to each other and stuff, but we're not super like, I feel like we're nice but in a much more like steady sort of way. Over here it's nice but in a like, it's very, I don't want to say over the top, because if that's how people are, that's just how people are, but when you're British, it's more perceived as being a little bit more over the top. I personally love it. I love how friendly people are over here. I think it's because of all the like American like high school and like American films in general that I've watched growing up, but I will say it sort of puts me on a back foot slightly because I just feel like sometimes it's so OTT. I'm like, am I going to walk away and are you going to say something like hideous about me or something awful? Because it's not that people can't be that friendly and genuine, but it's when you like a complete stranger to someone and they're being so like, it's very, I don't know, I feel like my spidey senses are always just like, is this genuine? Is this real? And I have seen people say before that they feel like in the UK people are polite but they're not quite as like nicey nice, but generally they find people to be a bit kinder. Obviously nice is a bit more surface level, kind is a bit more genuine, and like, I don't know if that's true, but I find that difference is definitely the thing that I notice most. Obviously other than like accents and all that sort of stuff, that's definitely the difference I notice most, and I find it so interesting how like different people are. I would actually say from the Canadian people that I've met, I find Canadian like mannerisms and how people are much closer to British. A little bit more reserved, a little bit more laid back, a little bit more chill. Sometimes it makes me feel self-conscious because I'm not like super like, I'm nice, I'm pleasant, but I'm a bit more reserved, I'm a bit more on the quiet side, and it does make me quite self-conscious sometimes because I just think, oh, like I wish I could be like that, but that's just not in my nature. And also I have social anxiety, so like my first time meeting people, I can't give them like 100% of my personality because I just find it so difficult, and it does make me a little self-conscious sometimes, because sometimes I'll leave social interactions and I'll think, wow, like everyone is so like confident and so like overly, again I'm saying overly, so like, oh, I don't know how to describe it, everyone is so like overly, let's put it in bunny marks, overly nice. It makes me a bit self-conscious sometimes because I'm just like, are people gonna think I'm like miserable by comparison? Because like I'm nice, but I'm a bit more on the quiet side, I'm definitely a bit more on the reserved side, and with my social anxiety I can really struggle with conversations and stuff. It's super interesting. Anyway, the concealer that I just used is the Kosas one. I absolutely love this. Obviously it's very bright, but when I blend it with like my bronzer and stuff, everything just comes together gorgeously. Okay, bronzer, Hourglass like buffing sort of brush, and then the Nude Sticks Bondi Bell. I've gone through 2 of these now. I absolutely love this product. It's just very too orange, it's not too dark. I love it. Sometimes I will put this straight onto my skin, but I do find it works better if I go like this with the brush. You don't get like the harsh lines that you can sometimes get, and I find that it doesn't do the whole like taking off the foundation from underneath, because then you can just lightly press instead of having to really like swipe it into your skin. Go over my eyelid a little bit just to give that a bit of bronze, but you can see the difference that's made already. Super natural looking. I love this bronzer. Me and Ashley went and got a carver last night. I love Ashley. I knew, I felt like I'd met her more than once. I have met her more than once. I've met her twice, and I think because the first time I met her, her trip was cut a little bit short, but I have actually met her twice. I was basically lumping 2 trips into one, but they actually happened at completely different times. I have met her twice. She's so lovely. Like, Ashley is so lovely, and she's really easy to talk to. And like last night, bearing in mind we don't know each other that well, I feel like we had some really nice, genuine conversations. I was hearing all about her wedding plans, which obviously I won't say anything about because that's her stuff to tell. But like I said yesterday, I didn't film anything. We went to Whole Foods after. I do have some bits to show you from there that I tried based off her recommendations, influenced. She's just great at her job, guys, what can I say? But I didn't film anything last night because, like I said, we don't know each other super well, and I don't want to be like vlog when we don't really know each other that well, and we're just going for like a chill dinner, and we did actually want to like speak to each other and hear about things. Like, she was asking me about my boyfriend, she was asking me about holidays, we were talking about wedding, we were talking about work, and there's a time and place for vlogging, and last night was not it. That's what I do with my cream bronzer. I am gonna layer products today, which I wouldn't always normally do, but just because I probably will be like out at the gym all day, I am gonna layer my products a little. I'm then going in with liquid blush, Nicole like gave me this with some leggings that she sent me to help me out with a review, and it's literally, oh my god, there's a hair on it. My favourite blush ever. It's in the shade Chili, I think, and it's just beautiful. And I do get asked about what blush I wear. It's this, and then I put the Rare Beauty in Happy, I believe, over the top. But I never used to wear blush other than Milani Luminoso. One was a bit more peachy. I never used to think that, like, I would never pick that up, honestly. Like, in a shop I would never think to pick that up, and now when I'm looking for blushes, that's the sort of tone that I go for, because I just think it really suits me. Watch someone in the comments will be like, actually, that makes you look 5 years older than you are. And by the way, if you were wondering how long this takes, obviously I've been yapping, so it's taken me longer, but the footage on this camera from when I started this clip is 13 minutes, so it's super, super, super quick. I actually usually don't fill in my eyebrows at all, but just because of that little shoot today, I'm just gonna do a tiny little bit of filling in, but nothing crazy. I actually prefer my eyebrows with nothing on them. And I don't know if you've noticed as well, but when I have like breakouts and stuff, I actually pretty much just leave them. Like, however my foundation and stuff sits on top, that's how covered they're gonna be. So like this one on my nose is still very visible. I don't really like trying to cover up spots, because I think I'm probably speaking from a very, well, no, I'm speaking from a very privileged position, in the sense that I don't get a ton of spots. I understand that everyone will be different, but for me, on my skin, it makes it look so much worse when I try to cover it up. So I don't put anything extra on top of spots. I just sort of leave it with however covered they get from me doing just like my usual makeup routine, is however covered they get. Also, something that I've noticed, because I've been yapping a lot recently and editing my videos a lot with me doing the vlogs, is I need someone to knock the word like out of my vocabulary. And I actually, like, God bless my dad, because growing up my dad has always, that's his pet peeve. He cannot stand how much I say like, because I say it in a context where it's like a filler word for me. It's like an and I will say like instead, when I don't need to say that word. And my dad, bless him, he's really tried to knock it out of me, get me to stop doing it when I've been growing up, but it didn't work, and I'm really starting to pick up on it, and it's driving me insane. Brow gel I use is just the Revolution brow gel. So I'm just gonna set my skin a little bit now. So I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier powder. I got this in my advent calendar and I actually love it, and I've never used it before, which I feel like is blasphemy, but I've never used it before. I find it lighter than the Huda powder, which I do also love, but I find this one a lot lighter, and I just really like how it sits on my skin. It doesn't look as, the Huda one doesn't really look cakey on me unless I put a lot of makeup on underneath. I just find that this one looks it has a bit more of a natural finish to it. It is matte, but I don't find it quite as matte as the Huda one. And then I'm just gonna go in with my MAC Give Me Sun bronzer and just pop a little more on my eyelid, just where I put the cream bronzer over my eye. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use the other end of my Hourglass brush just to dust off any of that powder from my jaw. And then the final thing is I'm just going over the areas where I've bronzed with a little bit of powder bronzer. When I'm doing this, I do try not to drag, I do try to pat, but I do sometimes get a little bit drag happy with it. Okay, and then Rare Beauty blush. This one's in the shade Joy. This is such a beautiful colour. And yeah, with doing like the creams and then the powders on top, it just helps to give you a little bit more longevity without having to put too much of either on. Like, I've done quite light layers of powders and cream products, so it doesn't look as heavy, but it still gives you that extra security in your makeup, I guess. I'm just gonna flip it and make sure the bronzer is properly blended in with that. Then it's gonna be very hot. I actually prefer the Crayolan, but I've only got the massive bottle of that, and it takes up too much space in my suitcase when, as we've seen, there's precious EOS products that I want to mule back, so I've just got the one size spray. And then that's very mattifying, but like I said, I want to be glowy, so I do actually then go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray on top, because this is a bit more of a liquid format. I feel like it brings the skin effect back to my skin, so I like doing both. And then final step, I will put like a lip balm on, or I will use, but I'm not going to do it yet because I'm not going anywhere yet, the Fenty Beauty lip oil. I love this. This is, I'll just put a little bit on so you guys can see. This is unreal. It has like a little bit of shimmer in it, but I don't like colour really on my lips. I feel like all lip colours make me look a little bit weird and age me, so I always go for something either completely sheer or very like semi sheer, but heavy on the sheer, not so semi. And then I use the Hourglass mascara. This is the best mascara, and I used to be someone that wouldn't spend on mascara. I just sort of saw it as pointless. I've always had quite good lashes, and I can get my lashes to look good with any mascara, but this one performs so much better in the heat. I don't get like the transferring on my eyelid like I do with other mascaras, and it's a tubing mascara, so when I take this off it comes off in clumps rather than giving me like panda eyes. But the difference it makes, it's just really pretty. I usually leave my bottom lashes completely bare, but I am just gonna put like a tiny small little amount. So yeah, that is my everyday makeup. I hope that that was fun, helpful. I hope you enjoyed this little segment of the vlog. This morning we are gonna go to the gym. I'm ready really early. Well, I'm not ready, I was only not going like this. I'm ready an hour early, so I've got an hour now. I'm probably gonna do some work, chill. I'll take my pin curls out in a bit. I'm just gonna let them dry, not dry, my hair wasn't wet, but let them cool down a little bit more. Then this morning Ashley's got product shots. We've then at 10, we've then got a shoot together at 12 till 1. Then Ashley's got a community meeting at 1:30 till 2:30. So during that time from 1 till 2:30 I'm gonna go and train legs. When I get to the gym, I was gonna train this morning, but the thing is, every time I come, when I'm there, like on the first day, I bump into people and then I end up talking and I don't want to be rude, so I'd rather just say I'm going to train in the afternoon. 2:30 we've got a design meeting with the design team. So that's our day today. Ashley's actually leaving tomorrow, so we've literally got today and tomorrow. So I think we probably will go get like dinner somewhere tonight. There are like local athletes that live here as well, so they might want to get dinner as well. So we will see. We're going to play it by ear, but yeah, that is our day today. So I'm going to go and do a little bit of work. I will finish getting ready and I'll catch you guys up in a bit. Okay, so obviously I didn't have my usual setup, so I stuck to a similar program this week, but I did tweak things slightly. So I'm starting off this session with doing some hip thrusts. This was my glutes and hamstrings day. Like I said, I did switch things up a tiny little bit, starting off with hip thrusts. I usually am someone who doesn't train when I'm away because I'm not away that often. However, with this new role that I'm taking on, I don't know if it means I'm going to be away more often, in the US more often, and therefore if I am going to be away more often, it's something where I am going to continue to train whilst I'm away, and I'm going to make that conscious effort, because if I'm spending a lot of my time away, then it's not a once in a blue moon thing sort of thing. So I've never actually trained so consistently whilst I've been here until this trip, and I loved it. I'm then doing RDLs, but I'm using this, I don't know what you call this, like machine piece of apparatus, but every time I come to Alphaland, I use this because I love it. I would actually not widen my stance a little bit. My stance is a little bit too narrow here, but I love doing RDLs with this. I find it so comfortable. I find I get a really good connection with my glutes when I do them like this. So every single time I'm in this gym, I will always opt to do my RDLs with this rather than using a barbell. If I could do this at home, if my gym had this, I would, because I much prefer it. I don't know what it is. I just way prefer doing them like this. Then I actually opted to do a single leg press. Obviously I don't have a leg press like this at my gym at home, so when I am away I will like to, you know, experiment a little bit and do some different things that I can't do at home. And this gym has so much equipment that I just do not, like, the options are really endless. So I just did some single leg presses here. On this day at home, I would usually do a deficit reverse lunge. So whilst this isn't the exact same thing, it's still a single leg movement. It's still a sort of lunging / pressing movement, so it's a good substitute, and that's why I decided to swap it out for that. And then finally, I was actually in a little bit of a rush because I needed to go do my shoot and I had like 15 minutes left, so I just did a couple sets on the back extension. And again, this is a machine version, so it's pin loaded. I way prefer this to trying to do it with a plate, and with it being pin loaded and a like cable attachment, you've got a constant resistance and tension in the movement. I find these amazing. I much prefer it to trying to do it with a whatchamacallit. Why is my brain just completely... I've just completely brain farted. Oh, just doing it with a plate or a dumbbell. I much prefer doing them like this. So this is actually the last movement that I ended up doing on this day. I only did 4 movements. I couldn't do hamstring curls because there was someone on the hamstring curl machine, so I finished up my workout with these, and then I went off to go and do my shoot. But that was my leg day.
Too, Kayla? Like over exaggerated? Yeah, right there.
And you can even just lift your arm up like that, like you're fixing your hair. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Does it look like a TikTok?
Colin Hoover. Oh yeah, I'm reading her book. Oh my gosh, you know, I love that.
Wait, your tats are so sick.
They are. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm a tattoo artist. If y'all are interested. I don't know if y'all ever want tattoos.
They look so good.
Alright, you should be good now. Whenever you're ready. Good.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
This is amazing.
Wait. She's still going.
I was like, oh, I'm okay if I have to post it on TikTok, but I really...
Morning guys, I feel like I'm in the same spot again. I've been up since 10 to 5 today. Yesterday was fun, obviously, as you've seen. We did the shoot, we got some... I worked out, then did a shoot with the velour stuff, which is already on the website, so we weren't shooting anything new, but they wanted to do like a Paris Hilton sort of vibe. Then we got some Alpha Eats. If you ever come to Alphaland, please don't skip out on getting food from Alpha Eats, because it's so good. Like, I've never had anything from there that I haven't liked. Like, it's so yummy. I love it there, so I would 10 out of 10 recommend going there if you are in the area or if you come to the gym. And then we were meant to have a design meeting, but we actually switched things around, so we went and did like an inspiration trip, which I didn't film because I just didn't think it would be that interesting. We were basically shopping, and oh my god, why does the aircon thing do that every time I switch on a camera? We were basically shopping and looking for inspiration, and like whether it's like a fabric or the way that something fits. And I met Chris properly yesterday, who I believe is the president of Alphalete now, or the COO, or maybe both, and he is so nice. Like, he's so nice. So that was really nice. It was me, Ashley, the design ladies, Christian and Chris, so that was fun. And then me, Melissa and Ashley just caught dinner afterwards, but obviously we were talking work stuff, so I couldn't really film. But we went to Flower Child, I think that's what it's called, and it's so nice. I went with Melissa last year when I was here last summer, and it's just so nice. They do a really nice vegan pudding and it's delicious. And I think Ashley was saying they do have one in LA, I think. But today is a very exciting day, and I'm going to be able to vlog a bit more today. Won't be able to vlog much of the meeting because we're going to be trying new stuff on today, which I'm so excited about. Like, that's like my favourite thing. For that I can vlog because we're going to get our colour analysis done, so I can't wear makeup. That's why I don't have makeup on, but I'm going to take some makeup with me to put some on after. But I am so excited to have this done. Kind of scared that they're going to tell me all the colours that I really love don't suit me. It kind of scares me ever so slightly, so I'm a little apprehensive. But you can't wear makeup. Sad because Ashley's leaving today. Like, it was such a short amount of time that we got together, but we had a really nice time yesterday and a really nice chat. She's just so sunshiny and genuine. Like, not sunshiny in a like sickly sweet fake kind of way, like sunshiny in like a genuine way. I don't know, she gives off very good vibes, so I'm a big fan. So anyway, I feel like my hair might smell a little bit from yesterday. We were sat in the restaurant for quite a while and they cook everything fresh, and I felt like I could smell steak on my hair like when we were leaving. So a little bit of Byredo Mojave Ghost hair perfume. Obviously they look very like ringlety right now, but they're not going to look like that once I've shaken them out, which I actually probably won't do now. I'll probably get dressed and then shake them out. I made a TikTok about this yesterday and it's not gone viral, but it's done quite well. Just talking about how when you have healthier hair, your hair doesn't hold styles as well. Like, I did pin curl my hair when I was blonde, but I didn't have to. Like, I could curl it and it would stay curled for like 5 days. Now I feel like I really have to do a lot to my hair to get it to hold a style, and yes, it's longer, but I think it's just too soft. Like, it's almost like it's too healthy. Sometimes I'm like, do I bleach it just a little bit just to get a little bit more texture going on? It's frustrating how like poorly it holds a style. I don't miss how dead my hair was when it was blonde, but I do miss how well it would hold a style. Okay, the bangs didn't really work that well. That looked kind of insane. I feel like it does look quite greasy. I might have to half up, half down it. Yeah, I'm gonna go get dressed. I'm ready to go get the colour analysis done. I'm just gonna give you a little OOTD. So I've just put on my black Skims Fits Everybody t-shirt, and then I've got the Revive leggings on. I love these. I prefer them to Amplify. I just find them way more flattering. I much prefer them. They're comfier on the waist. I feel like it's much more flattering on me. So yeah, and then I'm going to pop my Vomeros on. So this is my little OOTD for my colour analysis. I've also packed a like tank top just in case I need to have like my chest out. I've packed a tank top in my bag, but yeah, let's go.
We did. Amy almost lost. That was her. She had one arm left.
Just to clarify, she doesn't hate Aura anymore.
Yeah, I used to hate Aura. I used to love it. Now I love it. So we had to add in like a JK so that they knew. Just in case they got that on camera. What do you don't fire us?
What do you mean you hate our best-selling line?
Okay, bye. Bye. Go. How do I end it?
Guys, we're going to La La Land. Say hi to the vlog. This is my mini camera.
I love it. I'm so glad I'm on camera without makeup. This is like gold.
No, me too.
My dream control.
Here, put this on my feet.
Thank you. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm like, it literally kept being like, you're here, and I'm like, where am I here?
Our Uber driver was a little pissed off.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Like, understandably so.
Why?
He couldn't figure out where we were going, and he's like, "What's the name?" I'm like, "We don't know."
Yeah, La La Land.
Have y'all been to La La Land?
Have you been?
I love that you guys are like ecstatic about
I
this.
love La La Land.
I don't understand, but I'm
And vibes.
Gorgeous. But you're going along to the ride. Is what you're
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But see, so I'm
Cute little smiley faces everywhere.
Which is
Would you like me to drive?
Is it the yellow?
Huh? Would you like me to drive?
Do you want to drive my car? So the one thing we were talking about yesterday was if I want to be tested, like I get a lot of joy in other people's joy. So like being in an experience is the best thing for me.
Yeah.
I don't ever need to lead it. I just
Only
want
like
to
a month.
watch
Be a part
other
of it.
people. Yeah, and I'm like,
I
See their eyes light up and gleam.
like, oh, you're excited now.
I think I'm
excited too.
I
I don't
didn't
know.
even order
Or was
coffee.
it January? Hey, first time in La La Land. What do you think?
I love it.
He loves it. They've got really cute merch. Be fucking kind. Yeah, preach. You should get it.
That's why I literally when we were out.
Guys, how cute is this candle? It's got like whipped cream on it, and they've got all the mugs. They've got a matcha one. It's so cute. Guys, we've secured the La La Land. I was gonna do a first. I gave Ariel the exclusive first sip content. Cheers. I didn't get it in my vlog. Oh, that means I get Ariel's. What did you get?
I got just a iced vanilla latte. I'm a basic bitch.
But it's simple. He knows what he likes.
Classic. It's not basic. It's classic.
That's what I.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, I like it.
I also call it sometimes like
Do you like
simple.
it?
Like simplicity is not a
Out
bad
of 10?
thing.
It's. I think basic bitches are ones that like don't have their own style and just copy everybody else.
Usually I like mine sweeter, but like this is
My
a very
personal.
good like
Yeah.
more coffee balanced side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's good. I like
Yeah,
it.
this is a
7.5.
cute area because there's like a
7.5.
walkway. We
I got a
kinda
La
go
La
that way,
latte,
and so
which has
everyone
got
walks
cold
around.
foam and vanilla in it,
This
and I
is
don't
at
usually
that
get
part of the Heights
flavourings in my
too.
coffee, but this is nice. It tastes
called
like
the
it's got
Heights?
ice cream
Called
on
the
top.
Heights.
See, I taste the vanilla. I just don't have the sweetness in
How
it.
far
Maybe I
do you
needed the
live?
cold foam. Is cold foam sweet?
Like from
Yeah.
Alphalete. For
I think that's
From
what's got the
Alphalete,
vanilla
it's
in
like
it.
20 minutes, 25. It'll be faster.
But yeah, we're gonna go get our colours done.
Do the roads. They're literally building
Colour analysis.
Covering your hair color too, okay? I know. I'm like, no. Let's do it for the first like 15 minutes and then we'll take it off and see how everything works with your hair color, okay? Now your hair, feel free to put your
I have had hair dye, but this is like dyed back to my natural colour.
Back to
I bleached my hair and then went back natural.
Okay, we experimented with stuff, right? There you go.
And the silver.
And gold. Begin with gold and silver, okay? That's super important to see which accessories and jewelry will look best on you, okay? Most important is to analyze your face, your skin. Yeah. I always like the under eye area, okay? Because that's where we can sometimes see some little shadows. Okay, I don't want to have it even in so like my shirts would go or you can mix and match dress too, right?
I do mix and match.
Mix and match. I feel like mix and match are super trendy now, right? Yeah. Like they are back and they are, you know, super. Let's see, I know I'm really staring at you. It's okay if we don't see it right away. It's also, you know, totally okay. That's when you're doing it. Okay. And more like below, like right here. Silver. You like it looks a little washed out in a way that kind of drains the glow from your skin, right? Look at this one. More gold. Eyebrows, eyes, your skin, right? Versus the one that is lighter. Still really good. Very darker eyes, the depth of them, I think it's harsh and, you know, light looking. The first one that we had. Do you think it looks better than the first one? Yeah, it looks nice, right? Oh yeah. Too pastel or anything like that. It feels a little washed out as we were discussing already. Using those face frames that have all different colors on them, okay? We will still be checking the temperature and some other aspects, and then we'll apply them to one color.
There she is.
Okay,
There's the neutral baby.
Let's check the neutral baby. Let's see. We will start with those. I will ask you to hold it against your face like that. I know it's a little funny looking, but again, trust me, it's super helpful. And as you can see, we can kind of imagine some like neutrals for your outfits, for your makeup too, right?
Yeah.
Any thoughts here? I think
I do wear a lot of brown and
brown and kind of beige. Those are related to the gold I showed you a second ago. They have a warm temperature, right? This is a good one. Let's try the other side. Let's flip it.
Ethereal.
See here we are a little lighter, right? Like it's a little bit more on the pastel kind of lighter side of the palette. And you see, I like the medium colors on this board. Like if they were a little bit darker, I think they would be better than super light and pastel. Or maybe we could layer brown with this tan to kind of create additional contrast, right?
That's so much better.
Works, right? Everything else. Because you see, there are some deeper colors that could also work as long as they have the depth, right? And the intensity, like we tried with the gunmetal silver. You see, I would keep that one in mind as well. It's definitely better than the lighter grays and those light colors, right? But you see, if we go warmer on top, it might be even better. See, it's so warmer. Those colors, or do you tend to not really go for pinks and light colors?
Like if I'm wearing a lighter colour, maybe that's a little bit more like saturated. These are a bit on the dull
kind of softer side, right? And you see, on top of that, they're also very cool, right? We decided that we like something warmer, and look what happens if you even add light color with the one that is warm, right? Look how warmer and golden it is. Really love in here versus the one that is super pale. So it kind of feels washed out, and it doesn't really highlight your features. Everything that you see on your face is a little more intense than the colors. So we know what to do. We go warmer, okay? Here it's again the cool temperature, but we are using some brighter colors, right? So they are a little intense, right? Like again, very cool, very purple, very blue. I think we are missing the golden glow again. Like I think we have to go a little warmer than that. Let's turn it around. Those are shades from spring and autumn. Okay. Better. I think we could do something a little darker, more earthy, in the way like more browns and warmer colors would be there. But your skin tone definitely looks better with those already. To worry about those, you see the pinks and the cool colors. You see, I want to check what kind of depth or lightness you need for you, okay? Because you see, summer palette and the spring only one. Those are a little bit lighter, also warmer and cooler, and they're super light and pastel. See, we're already checking them a little bit earlier. The darker tones, right? Look how they brighten you in a way. The depth is super saturated and nice against your skin. I really love this side. Dark browns, rusty reds, and army greens, and autumn colors in general. I think those will be your palette, okay? Some of the jewel tones from winter, like we see over here, are pretty good too, as long as they're deep. I think they will be super even, but I think the warmth on top of that is even more flat. Actually, from this charcoal gray, I think that's the only color that I would keep from this set, because it is a little cool altogether, right? If we add more warm, it's so much more golden and even. Right? I really love, as I said, these two are I think the best from this set. Okay, gold and warm temperature. I think it really adds to your look. Autumn. Yeah, I think you were guessing, kind of speculating about autumn, right? Autumn is the one that is deep, earthy, and muted, right? See, in comparison to spring, that is also warm. But bright. This spring might feel a little too washed out, right? In a way, it's too much going on. When you tone it down and go darker, look how it nicely complements your skin tone and your features, right? So autumn will be yours, I think. But let's try the neutrals. Yeah, you see, you put it on and it's like all the colors. I don't mind any color on this board. Like I think you can use all of them as neutrals. Our neutral girl. Autumn is our number one. We will still check winter just to make sure that we didn't miss anything. Because you see, winter is also deep. The issue might be the brightness and the temperature, because look at this like very light pink. I feel like it's a little like it stands out too much and it feels a little washed out almost, right? Like we notice the color. I'm sure you have some stories about this pink, right? Maybe a coral or like those rusty reds will be a better choice, right? Maybe even an orange is better than because it has the brightness and brightness. A couple of colors that I would consider like a very dark green from a winter palette, or maybe like a plum, maroon color that I think would look super nice on you. You see, neutrals from winter are, of course, those classic like black and white combinations are here. They're super contrasting and deep, right? See, for you as you know, we like the depth, right? So maybe a black or a dark navy would be a good idea. But I think the majority of your palette should be warm. Look how it's so thin to your skin, right? So much better. So autumn again is the winner, but let's see which autumn will be yours. Different autumns, the most soft one, okay? And you see there are a couple of colors that you might see on this board that they overlap and we see them in each palette, right? Like the browns or something like this. But you see the whole look, how do you feel about it? Is it like, it's okay, right? Like, yeah, for sure, right? Like, we can make it work and you see if we wear it, it will still look okay. But you see, I'm a little hesitant about the side because it's a little washed out. Let's try the deep one then. Because this one, as I said, will go darker. And you see, you put it on and it's like everything works. And you see, it's never like too deep or dark looking because the depth is something that really enhances your features. Look how almost again paler or washed out you might feel with this one, right? It's almost too soft or something. That one you see almost like it's some makeup. Autumn, warm autumn, okay? Which might also be pretty good, right? Because it's a little bit less pastel than the previous one, right? Look at this one is the softer one. This one has more intensity, and I think we will like it a little bit better. I think the one that will win is the deep one. You see, it's so much more bright and deep too. Yeah, and see deep reds, deep kind of like browns, all the burgundy and darker. You see the colors look familiar. There you go. See, even even the way you dyed your hair, you said you went like bleach, platinum, blonde or something. Right now you came back to this like very brown, warmer tone, right?
Yeah.
And it feels right because again, the depth is something that really enhances your look, right? We felt that it was maybe a little bit too bright or something, and it might feel a little bit yellow too because it has, you see, more lightness and more yellow undertones here and there. So
Yeah.
I like the deepest tones from this palette, right?
Yeah.
But then if we can maybe stick to all darker tones instead, it's so much better, right?
Yeah.
It's less yellow too.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, that is.
This is the winner, right?
Yeah.
This side especially, like if we add a little bit more grayness or something, but in a soft, dusty way, it's a little too washed out again, right? See, when we go back to our, look how intense and defined it is with those deep colors. There you go. You see, when we put it on now, of course, with your hair down and everything, it looks super nice because everything looks balanced and everything is deep and warm. You see.
I don't wear a ton of green. I more wear like black. Like if I'm gonna go for a colour, it's normally like a dark red or like a dark purple.
Okay, like dark, more towards the
And then I wear a little brown.
a little brown. Okay, a little brown and neutral kind of look. That's the one you're going for.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, you've got the headphones plugged in.
Whisper something. Tell me a secret.
Did you hear that?
We'll make sure that makes it in.
And you see, we don't have to worry about the ivories or those very like creamy colors. I would mostly focus on the like off-whites or like oyster, you know, off-whites, the creamy ones that we have here. They look super nice. Look how golden your skin tone is, right? Against those colors, but in a nice way, not like orangey or anything like that. Okay? The other side, let's see. See, it feels a little bit harsher if you look at it, right? Like kind of have the heavy coolness that again takes away from your face, right? The warmth from your face. So I would do the creamy ones. If we go back one more time, see, it right away turns more creamy. You see, sometimes we don't realize that there's so many different shades of white, right? It's just the white top that we're getting. But when we compare it, go for your creamy, a little bit more golden looking one instead of the true one, okay? And always add a bit more softness and warmth to your look.
Yeah. So fun. That was so fun. That was so much fun. I've wanted to do that for so long. Guys, oh, I feel like that echoed then when I did that. Look what I picked up. I've got Carver. I couldn't film any of the meeting from today because we were trying on loads of new stuff and going through like line plans for the year and stuff, so I couldn't film anything in that meeting because if I do film it, I can't post this vlog for like months. So I was like, oh, let's just leave it. But it was really nice. It was me, Ashley, the design team, Christian and Chelsea were in there as well. Chris, who I spoke about yesterday, I think, or maybe this morning, was in there as well, but he did leave early because Ashley actually left today, which is why I have my little dinner for one. This is kind of excessive. I did have Carver for lunch, like we ordered Carver to have during the meeting, but I did get something slightly different, so I'm going to run you through my order. Earlier I just got a steak harissa bowl. Also got one of these to try, so I thought we could do a little taste test together, and I've set you up on my tripod, so hopefully this is more of like a cozy vibe, because I was like, the vast majority of this vlog is otherwise going to be just me sat in front of the window. So I was like, let's give the girls a little different background. I don't know if you guys care about stuff like that, but I like seeing different backgrounds in a vlog. So like a cucumber and mint kind of drink. It just looked really refreshing, and I was like, I need something fresh. So cheers. Oh. Okay, it's kind of weird because it really does taste like cucumber. It kind of tastes like pickled cucumber almost. I'm not sure I love this. I am going to drink it anyway. Like, it's drinkable, but not my favourite thing in the world. I probably wouldn't get this again. Literally came in, showered, took my makeup off, ordered food before so that it came by the time I'd got out. And I was like, you guys know I don't really give a shit about what I look like in these vlogs. I do look a little bit of a mess right now. Like, if you're thinking my hair looks bad, it's because it's wet and not combed through. So I got these as a little side, these pita chips. These are so good. Like, they're definitely absolutely drenched in oil, but they're so tasty and so, honestly, probably very high in salt too. These are very salty, but I love these. They're better if you get them to share. Like, I'm probably gonna have to lose some of these. I don't know if I'm gonna eat every single one because Carver salads are big. I love this because it has the literal order on top of the thing. So I will show you and you can screenshot it. This is everything that's in my Carver bowl. I absolutely ram it full of stuff. Like, I just want it like as full as possible. I put so many toppings on, and I also did do half chicken, half grilled steak, because I had a steak one earlier, so I didn't want to do red meat on red meat, but I also didn't want entirely chicken. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. This is what it looks like on the inside, just to give you like a close-up. It's full and she's thick. I just love it. Carver supremacy. And then for dressing, I just do the lemon tahini dressing. That's my favorite one to get. So when you order it in, you can have it either on the side or put on top. But obviously when you get it delivered, I think it's just probably safer for them to put it on the side. So we're gonna put it on. Ugh, yum. All good. I feel like that looks better already. Ashley left today and I'm super sad because we were having so much fun, and I feel like we were just getting into the swing of things. I'm really sad that she's gone now. I wish she was here till at least till tomorrow night. Like, it would have been nice to have been able to like train together or like do something. Like, obviously we did go and get La La Land earlier, which I know she really wanted to do, but I don't know, it would be nice to have more time. But I'm sure we will see each other again soon, hopefully. I would honestly love to go and visit her because I really want to go to California. I do mix it all up, but it's really hard when it's like a full bowl. It's hard to mix it, so I do have to like eat it down a little bit and then I can mix it up. We did like a mini shoot yesterday, but this trip wasn't about that. It's more to do with the new roles that were overtaking. I feel like I'm just feeling very emotional today. This evening in particular, very emotional. Like, I feel like someone could say, "Are you okay?" And I'm just gonna cry. And it's not because I'm sad, like, I'm not sad. I feel like it's a mixture of things, like gratitude 100%, like, but I just had a moment in the meeting earlier, and like I was listening to Christian talking about like the line plan and stuff, and then like he was asking me questions, and I was like, this is so crazy to me. Oh my god, I need to stop crying. I need to stop crying. I used to watch Christian's videos when I was at uni in particular. Like, I really enjoyed his videos, and I always loved the behind the scenes of alphalete, like when he'd do like the sizing videos with all the people in his office and like talking about new launches, talking about behind the scenes business stuff. Like, those were like my favorite bits in his vlog, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wasn't really watching them for like workout content. I used to really love the behind the scenes stuff of the business. So now, like 6-7 years on, to be like literally sat in a meeting looking at like the whole of 2025 and like being asked for my opinion, and I was just kind of like, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. So tears of gratitude, but then also like I feel like because I was thinking this is kind of crazy, I was like getting a little bit imposter syndrome, just a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot. No, it's like an overwhelming feeling, but in a good way. Not like an overwhelming, like I'm so stressed. Like, today's been so stressful. It's been a really, really nice day. And I've had such a good time, especially getting my colour analysis, which I feel like I will probably talk to you more about tomorrow. I think it's just more of like an overwhelming feeling of like gratitude, yes, but then also like, what am I doing and why am I here? Weird. I have like the worst imposter syndrome. I had it during the meeting. I was like, oh, and since I came back I've just been like, oh my god, like I just overthink everything. I'm a big on the overthinking. I have had a really nice day. It's like happy tears and like overwhelmed tears, and again, like I said, not stress, just like imposter syndrome. It's crazy. I feel like I need to compose myself, so I'm gonna finish my salad and compose myself, and I will see you when I finish my salad and compose myself, because this is not it. We gotta get composed, okay? Morning, it's 7:45. It's the next day. I'm just about to walk to Whole Foods because I really want some like fresh fruit, and just gonna pick up some snacks for my room for today. Obviously I'm leaving tomorrow, so I just want to make sure that like when I get back today, because I'm going to go to the gym today and train, I'll take you with me. Then I want to go and do a little bit of shopping, just a little bit, not a lot, because I don't want to be buying too much stuff and spending too much money. Yeah, when I come back, I think I just want to be able to like get into bed, maybe put a film on, watch something, maybe do a little bit of work and be able to just chill, and I'll have snacks and stuff in my room. So I'm going to go and do that now. I also want to get a card before I leave for my manager, so I'm going to get that at the same time so I can drop that in his office today. Let's go to Whole Foods. Okay, I just got back from Whole Foods and I've got a little haul to share with the class. So 2 juices, because I really liked this one the other day, the electric pineapple one. So I got 2 of these, one for today, one for tomorrow morning, so I can have one before I go. Picked up another Olipop. I do have 2 in the fridge, so I might have 2 today, I might have 1 today, 1 tomorrow. I did get some mush overnight oats, but I think I'm going to leave those for tomorrow morning, because then I actually picked up like a warm breakfast thing. So I got a bacon, egg and cheese breakfast taco, which I've never had before, but I'm hoping I'm gonna open it now actually. But that's what it looks like. That's actually pretty good. Like, it tastes good, but on my first bite into it, it's made me feel sick, so I think I might need some fruit or something. I'm gonna go out and train legs at the gym and then probably go and do a little bit of shopping, because I don't have anything to do today. I've got a free day, so we can spend the day together. We can go on a little date. We'll catch you when I'm ready to go and train. Started off a more sort of glutes, quads, overall sort of leg day with doing a glute drive. I usually hate these, but I believe this one is the Nautilus glute drive, and I actually don't mind this one. It's one of the only glute drive machines that I like. You will notice that form and stuff with these does have to be slightly different. It's very hard for me on these sort of machines to get a 90-degree angle with my shins, so I just go for whichever foot placement feels best on the glutes, because it's impossible for me to get a 90-degree angle when I've got that sort of diagonal platform to put my feet on. And again, I usually hate all glute drives, but this is the exception to that rule. I then moved on and did some Bulgarian split squats. Again, these are not in my program. I wanted to do dumbbell step-ups, but I couldn't find something that was suitable to hold on to whilst also being able to step up off it at the same time. So I decided to just switch those out for Bulgarian split squats. I hope this is helpful to see what sort of movements I would switch things out to when I don't have my usual equipment. So like single leg stuff, I will swap it for another single leg movement, typically in something that's sort of similar. So Bulgarian split squats and step ups are a very similar sort of movement pattern. Obviously they're not the exact same, but they're very, 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 very similar, especially in terms of how they're going to work the glutes. Obviously with split squats, you're just going to get a lot more quad in them, especially on that back leg, because you are still going to be stretching out your quad even though you're not directly working it. I then did leg extensions. I needed to shift the pad up, and I did try, but I couldn't get it to move up. So I just left it and accepted that these leg extensions would feel a little bit different, but I actually did really like it. I feel like this machine is less upright and almost not lying down, but much more laid back. And I felt like I was getting a really good stretch on my quads doing these. But yeah, I would like the pad to be a tiny little bit higher. And then I finished off doing some lying hamstring curls. The weight on these I found really difficult. Like one up was way too heavy, but this one was actually a little light. So as you can see on that first rep there, I've just like flung the weight up, and it wasn't very controlled at all. So I did try to slow down the rest of my reps just to make the most of that slightly lighter weight. But yeah, like the big jump, I mean, it's not a big jump. I think it was like a 10 kilo jump. I couldn't do it. It wasn't working for me. So yeah, I finished off this session with some hamstring curls, and that was my leg day done. Guys, Ariel's stolen me from my workout.
Me and Amy agreed. Winner gets $1,000.
No, they don't.
Come on, me and you right now.
Okay, what are we doing?
Shooting around.
Okay. I've finished my workout and playing basketball with Ariel. I'm now going to write my card for my manager. I'm just leaving him a little thank you card, and then I'm going to get changed and I'm going to go to the mall. Actually, I never showed you guys. I have my... So when we got our colour analysis yesterday, they gave us one of these after. So mine is a deep autumn and it has all the colours on there. So I'm a gold girl, browns. I'll be honest, some of these I don't super resonate with. Like, they're not my favourite browns, but when we did it, as you'll have seen, like, all browns pretty much suit me, but they can't put every single brown in here. Something that did shock me was like oranges, because I don't really wear oranges, and this is honestly more of like a corally undertoned red, but then like darker reds, and I feel like some of these purpley shades kind of remind me of the last launches, like Purple Noir, so I feel like that kind of does make sense. The greens shocked me because I don't love green, however this one looks kind of like Grove, and Grove really suited me. Blues didn't shock me because I know I do suit blue, I just don't wear it that often. So this was my colour wheel. Also mustard yellow, I'm just going to ignore that one because I'm not wearing that. But yeah, I'm a gold girl. This is my little colour wheel of the sort of shades that suit me best. Obviously you can wear whatever you want, but I am a deep autumn palette. I'm gold, and in terms of whites I should go more creamy than cool tone, so less bright white, which is ironic because that's what I've got on today, and more like lace sort of shades, like creamy sort of whites. Got a little butterfly card, that's the one that I chose. There wasn't loads in Whole Foods to be fair, but the butterfly one I think is cute because it's like grow. Card is done. Also, I've just been drinking this. I bought this the other day with Ashley from Whole Foods. It's the Chobani 20 grams protein mixed berry vanilla yogurt protein thing. It's lactose free, zero added sugar, only natural ingredients, and it's really fucking good. Like, this doesn't taste... I feel like sometimes protein yogurt stuff tastes really off. This does not taste off at all. I actually really like this. If you're in America, don't take these for granted. Go and pick some up. I got this from Whole Foods. I'm sure you can get this other places, but that's where I got it from. I don't know why I'm telling you where to get it from, like, you guys won't know. You will know where to get these from better than I will, so I don't know why I'm telling you that. But also, I bought these as well. I don't love these. These are the sweet treats. I get them every time I come in a different flavour, and every single time I'm disappointed because they're not gummy. They're very, like, your teeth basically sink straight through them and then they get really stuck in your teeth. And I've got a bonded retainer, just a little bit of a mess, so I don't love these. They taste okay, but I don't love them. I'd rather just have normal candy, to be honest. Finished getting changed. I thought I'd actually show you this little room because I don't think I've shown you it, but in the VIP room, which I've shown you in vlogs before, there's like a toilet in here, but it's like a huge toilet. So let me give you a little tour. So here you've obviously got mirror, my stuff's here, like a massive sink, toilet obviously, then you've got all these here, so it's very like thought of for women. You've got cotton swabs, you've got cotton pads, you've got bubbles, toothbrushes, you've got mini deodorants, mini little wipes, little brushes, combs, like first aid sort of stuff. You've got pads and stuff at the bottom, you've got clean towels all here, and then you do actually have a massive shower. Like, this is huge, absolutely huge, and it's so nice in here. I've not used the shower today because, to be honest, I did get a little bit sweaty. Like, would you believe I pin curled my hair this morning? Probably not, because it doesn't look like I did right now. I have used the shower before. It's such a nice shower. I used it last summer, I think, because I came here, trained, and then I went straight to the airport, so I showered before I left, and it was so nice, and it's just such a nice space. I'm just gonna put my little camera on here because I'm trying to put my trainers on. I don't love that I've got trainers on with this outfit, but I've just done my Skims cotton bodysuit and then my Zara jeans that I wear to death because it's warm outside but it's quite cold in the mall. So yeah, I've developed like this aversion, I think because in the UK it's cold. I don't really love how jeans look with trainers anymore. I'm kind of toying with the idea of wearing heels more often, like a small heel. But I've been wearing up boots a lot, which I do have with me, but I didn't bring them to the gym because I would have looked a little bit of an idiot. What I'm wearing today, can you see that the dent I've put in this already, and I've had it like 3 weeks? I think I should have got the bigger one. Kind of done that, I didn't, but I didn't want Twinkle Toes bought it for me, and I didn't want him to spend £300 on a perfume because that's insane. Like, I'll spend that money on me and be an idiot. Very uncomfortable when someone else does that. Is anyone else like that? I just don't. Never really loved when I get super expensive gifts. It makes me acutely uncomfortable. Yes, but we're gonna go to the mall and I will vlog a little bit where I can. I want to pick up some hand sanitizers, not for me, okay? Not for me, they're for my giveaway boxes. I need to pick winners for that as well. I'm gonna pick up some hand sanitizers to put in there. I want to go to Garage and get some tanks because we can't get that in England and they won't ship. I want to get maybe some more socks from Aritzia. I want to go into Aritzia anyway because I didn't look properly the other day, and I need to buy a hoodie because my hoodie has not turned up, unfortunately. So I don't have my worst behaviour hoodie. I believe I've lost it, so that's a real shame. I'm back. My time at the mall was so fun. Mall, who do I think I am? American, apparently. The shopping centre, that's what I would normally call it, was so much fun. I had such a nice time. It was like a nice little solo day. I did FaceTime my boyfriend whilst I was there. But yeah, I just went around and I was on FaceTime to him. I only went into a few shops. I was considering getting another piercing, but then I realised how much money I'd spent already and I was like, we're not getting another piercing, we're actually going to leave, and I forced myself to leave the shopping centre. So I'm going to give you guys a haul. I'm going to start with like non-clothes bits, some bits that I got from Sephora, just because I will try on the clothes, not all of them, but like some of them, because some of them are just the same thing in like multiple different colours. So for Touchland hand sanitizers, now I want to clarify, these are not for me. I repeat, these are not for me. These are to go in the giveaway boxes. And then I did pick up the Clean Reserve Discovery set. I love picking up a Discovery set from Sephora when I come because we can get Clean Reserve in the UK, but it's not easy to get. And we don't have stuff like this, and I don't want to commit to a full bottle of it. So I just got a Discovery set. I've heard really good things about the skin one. I then picked up the Tower 28 translucent powder. Translucent set powder, like setting powder. Pressed powder even, and apparently it's really good. And when I watch people use this, it literally, like, it looks so smooth on them, so I'm really excited to give that a go. So I picked that up. I then picked up 2 House Labs blushes because, as you will have seen when I did my makeup the other day, my favourite Say one is actually running out and they didn't have chili in stock today. I was going to get that, and then I saw these and I've heard really good things about these. These are like the glossy balm ones. They're like this. So this one looked really close to my, I don't have my liquid blush to hand, but this looks really close to the liquid blush that I currently have that I use and love. And then I got Glassy Hibiscus just as more of like a muted sort of colour. I feel like this could be quite nice, just day to day. And the final thing I picked up is just this I don't know how you say this, the Glowy Super Gel, because I've heard such good things about this, and I got it in Warm Glow and Star Glow, just in a mini, because I couldn't decide which one I wanted. I put them both on my hand. You can't really see because I did wipe it off partially, but I don't think I got it off fully. So this is what it pumps out like, and I'm just going to use this like under foundation or like mixed in with blushes to make them like extra glowy. But it just gives like a really nice sheen, and I've heard really good things, and when I put it on my hand I was like, do you know what, actually I really like that. And it doesn't look glittery, which I love. It's just like dewy. The next place I went to is Aritzia. So the bits I got from here are kind of more like a necessity as opposed to being something like I really wanted. First thing that I picked up is the Sweat Fleece Cozy Fleece. So they do them in different fits. I got the mega fit because this was the most like ballooned sort of fit. Yeah, I got this in the Heather Cloud white. This is like my favourite shade of grey. I'll be honest, this was so expensive for what it is, but I've officially lost my worst behaviour hoodie, which means I don't have anything warm to travel home in tomorrow, and it's going to be freezing. And I did look in Garage for hoodies, but the fit of them was really off, and I didn't want to buy something that I didn't like just for the sake of it. If I wasn't in this position, I would not have paid the price that this was for this hoodie. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely and soft, but I know from having the Sweat Fleece, it really does shrink up. It's literally just a zip through hoodie. It's not like heavyweight, but I find the Sweat Fleece to be really warm. I think they say this is like a medium weight, but I do find it to be quite warm just because of how brushed it is on the inside. So I picked that up to go with some joggers that I got from Garage. And again, I do like the hoodie. I don't dislike it. I just don't think it's worth the price. Like, please don't be like, Amy told me to go and get this. There are especially at that price point, I'm sure you can get a better hoodie. I then just picked up one of the like butter short sleeve t-shirts from there. So I love the butter fabric. I've literally got the white long sleeve here because I had it on this morning. So I just got the t-shirt version. It's a nice full length t-shirt, the butter fabric, and I wear an extra small in these. Highly recommend the butter fabric from Aritzia. It's really nice. It's matte, it's not shiny, super snatching as well without being uncomfortable. It's not double lined, so you don't need to worry about it like wrinkling up and looking dodgy. And then the final thing I got is just some more socks. I love the Aritzia socks. They are the best socks I've ever put on my little tootsies, and I am obsessed with them. And then finally we have a rather large garage haul. When we went on the inspiration trip the other day, I was like, I have to come back here before I leave. I've been in before and I've had like a tiny little cotton tank top, but there was so much stuff in there that I was like, oh my god, like that is so cute. So I did pick up a couple of tank tops that are basically, well, some of them are the same, some of them are different. Where's the white one? I picked up a ton of tank tops. I just want to preface this by saying the amount of tops I picked up is definitely overconsumption. I didn't need to pick all of these up, but we don't have garage in the UK, and these are just going to be my camis. That's it, done. Because I think I'm starting to realise the ones with a built-in shelf, I don't think they work for me. Just an observation that I've made this week, I'm not sure that they work the best for me. So it's literally just like a camisole cami, and the fabric on this, it's honestly kind of similar to the Aritzia butter fabric. It's not shiny, it's completely matte. I would say it's a little bit thinner than the Aritzia fabric, so like I will need to wear nipple covers with these, and the white is a little bit on the sheer side. It's literally just a completely plain cami top. The straps aren't adjustable or anything. I do feel like that's kind of reflected in the price. This was $24, so that's cost me about £19 a cami. I feel like that's pretty standard for something like this. So I got this in white. I also picked it up in black. I also picked it up in green based off my colour analysis from yesterday when I tried this on. I was on FaceTime to Twinkle Toes and he was like, yes. And I was like, yeah, I actually really like this. I was stuck between this and like a rich blue, but I just don't really wear blue, so I thought I'm going to give this a go, especially with like my joggers. I think it's going to look really nice. I then went against my colour palette because I got this really soft yellow like lemon colour, but I am obsessed with this colour at the moment. I've seen a knitted top that I really want, but it's always out of stock in this colour. It's just this beautiful like lemony colour. But yeah, I think these are really well priced. The fit is really good, true to size. I did a size small. I'm sure you can size down, but I didn't want to, just because then you run into the risk of them like pinging up if they're a little bit too snug somewhere. This one's just like a deep V one with thicker. I tried this on a whim, and then I was like, I actually really like this, and I feel like this one can be dressed up or down. So I can wear this with joggers, but I could also wear this with jeans for a meal. This one is really versatile. So yeah, these ones are more for like casual day-to-day where I'm just going to wear them around the house probably every single day. This one is more of like a, you know, a versatile piece, out or in. So yeah, I picked up these tops. I then picked up like a nice top. This top is so nice. I saw it on the mannequin and I was like, kind of love. Me and Ashley were talking about this the other day. I think she wanted it in the white, but after my colour analysis and finding out I suit more like rich tones, she did say to me in my colour analysis, you probably like notice that black looks really good, and I was like, yeah, I just prefer, if someone said black or white, I'll always prefer black on me. So it's just like completely backless, like it ties around the neck, ties around the back here. You've got these here and you can slide them to make the like boob portion wider for more coverage, narrower for less coverage, and then it's just like flowy at the bottom here, and this is so flattering when it's on body. Then obviously I'm obsessed with this shade of grey, and they've got these really nice, like they're super thin but they fit like a fucking dream. Like they're so comfortable once they're on body. So I picked up just a crew neck long sleeve, super simple top, and then I also picked up the t-shirt version, and these are like a really good length. They're like a true full length. I did get an extra small in this, and I did get a small in the long sleeve, which I haven't tried on. I tried everything else on, I didn't try that on, so I'm not sure if I should have got an extra small, but they didn't have one, so I just picked up the small and thought it'll probably be fine. And then I did treat myself and I actually got 2 pairs of joggers. So I know Garage is super popular for their cargo sweats, and I did try them on, but I don't like them on me. I don't think I suit that many pockets, and they felt kind of, it just felt weird on me. It didn't feel very me. I'm much more of like a plain girl. I'm a basic bitch, okay? The cargos just don't suit me, and just because they're popular, I'm not going to buy them when they like don't suit me and I don't feel comfortable in them. So I got the Ultra Fleece Slouchy Straight in a medium. So these are just a straight leg jogger. They have an adjustable drawstring. It's on the inside on these, and these are so nice and soft on the inside. Very similar to Aritzia's Sweat Fleece, a little bit thinner, but these are so long. Like my Sweat Fleece joggers from Aritzia, I'm kind of gutted about because they've like really shrunk in the wash to the point where they were just about long enough when I got them. Now they're actually too short. I have to wear them super low down. These are just very long. These were longer than the cargos on me by quite a lot. And then I got the same thing again, the Ultra Fleece Boyfriend jogger. I got these in a medium. I got both in a medium. And these are the same thing, but they're just cuffed at the bottom. I love this shade of grey. I find it really fucking hard to find, like no one does it. And these were really reasonably priced. These were like $55, which is about £45. I would happily pay that for these. These feel like the Aritzia Sweat Fleece, and that was why I picked up the hoodie from Aritzia, because it's going to match the joggers. But I didn't want to get the joggers from Aritzia again because I was like, they're double the price and they're just not worth it over time. Like I loved them when I first got them and I think the fabric is nice, but they shrink way too much. Anyway, I'll try them on and I will show you. First thing I just want to show you really quickly is that like nicer like linen sort of going out beachy sort of top. I think this is so fucking cute. I love that it's adjustable here, so you can pull it and make it a little bit more narrow, or you can pull it wider and have much more coverage. But I just think this is so pretty. I think it's going to look so pretty on holiday. I just think it's a really cute top, and it was really sensibly priced as well. I got it in a size small. I've unbuttoned my jeans because I'm going to be taking these off in a second, but just to show you what it looks like, this is what it looks like. It's just very, I feel like it shows off a little bit of something without being too like uncomfortable to wear, because this is obviously like completely loose and very comfortable. And then from the back, it's just so flattering because it's completely open. So yeah, I love it. Flicking between brands, but just to show you, this is the Aritzia Butter short sleeve t-shirt, super tight fit. I went down to an extra small because I do size down in the butter fabric. I find it really stretchy. It's a little tight on the arm here, but I feel like that will probably stretch with wear, so I'm not mad at it. But super nice. I don't have a bra on or anything like that, and you can see it's matte. It's not double lined, but it's giving enough thickness so that it's not sheer, and I just love these. I've got the long sleeve here, which I mentioned before, and I wear it a lot. I wanted the long sleeve in black, but they didn't have it. They did have the t-shirt though, so I thought summer's around the corner. I need short sleeves anyway. I'll pick it up. But that's what this looks like, and the fabric on this is so fucking nice. This is probably one of my favourite things I've bought today. This is one of the t-shirts from Garage. I have pulled my hair around the front just because these are thin, so they are sheer, so I will need to wear like nipple covers or a bra under it, but that doesn't bother me because it's just such a soft, like stretchy, comfortable cotton. This is an extra small. You can definitely size down in this because it's just got so much stretch to it, but it's such a good length. Like this can be pulled really far down, so it's like over the top of the butt, which I absolutely love. To show you the long sleeve, sorry I've got a really itchy nose. This obviously I got in a size small, and it is definitely loose down here, very comfortable. I just love how thin and stretchy this cotton is. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's probably the highest quality thing in the world, but I actually really like how it makes it fit, and it just, I mean, it wasn't super expensive either. I'm a little bit concerned about how these are going to wash because I feel like it could bobble really easily, but it's very comfortable and very lightweight. So if you live in a hotter climate and you find cotton feeling tops too hot, you will probably really like these because they're very much on the thin side. So for the tanks, I won't show you the black and white because that's incredibly boring. You're already going to know what that's going to look like. So this is the like sherbety lemon colour on me. It's like a high, it's like a just slightly longer than a high hip on me. It's like honestly quite a nice length. It's not like a true full length, but it's not that annoying length where it's just gonna like ping up, or that weird length where it's like, high hip isn't necessarily a weird length. I'm just sick of everything being high hip, so I'm really happy with this length. Like, it is covering my hip bone. So yeah, I really like the length of this. I got it in a size small. You can probably size down. I just didn't want to because of my boobs, and the straps aren't adjustable, so I didn't want it to be uncomfortable. But yeah, this is the lemon colour. Colour wheel yesterday's potentially changed my life. This reminds me of like darkest pine sort of colour that Alphalete used to have. It's like a rich dark green. It's not like dull or anything like that. Maybe like Blade. I feel like this could go really nicely with Blade. But I really I love this type. It's so nice and soft. And the green one, I have no issues with sheerness. Obviously it's single layered, so you can still like see nip when you get a little bit on the chilly side, but I am very happy with this. I would need nipple covers on with this one, so I'm just pulling my hair around the front, but hopefully you can see the neckline is obviously different. You've got thicker straps, but this is much more of like a V, and I feel like with the thicker straps as well, it just looks a bit more, you could style this up or down. It is a casual top, but it's not super casual like the camis are, and I mean it's very flattering on the chest region. So again, I got this in a size small. You could definitely size down if you wanted to, but I don't think you have to. I really like how this looks, and yes, I'm very happy with it. On to the joggers. So these are the straight legs. As I said, these are very long, like I have inches, and they do kind of like gather, like they're not super wide on the leg. They definitely do gather at the bottom, but with a trainer these are going to be fine lengthwise on me, and I've got the length to allow them to shrink a little bit, but these are very long. But as you can see, they're like a straight fit. They're not like a wide leg, they're a straight fit, which I just feel like is very flattering. I did get these in a medium, so they are a size up for me. I think if you go more true to size, it will give you less of like a balloony look up here, but I really like how balloony this looks. Rise wise, obviously you can pull these right up. They have like a long crotch region, but equally if you wanna, you can just fold over the waistband like that and make it a little shorter in the waist. It's still a very long crotch, but I personally don't mind that on a jogger. I like my joggers to be very slouchy, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, this is them in a medium on me. I just much prefer these to the cargos. The cargos just had a little bit too much going on, and this shade of grey is like the perfect shade of grey for me. I just absolutely love it. And these are the other joggers that I got. So these are just, I think these are just the boyfriend fit ones. So these are cuffed at the bottom, and again they're plenty long enough. I've actually rolled them over once. I feel like these joggers are really good if you're on the tall side, like really good. These and the other ones are much longer than the cargos were for me, but these ones are just completely plain on the back. There's no pocket, and they're just a slouchy, very oversized fit jogger, which I love. I do wish that the fabric was a little thicker, just so it would have like a bit more structure, but I honestly don't mind these at all. I think they're really nice as like a slightly lighter option. I just wish brands would come out with some more heavier joggers. And then finally, to match, I've obviously got the Aritzia zip up. So this is the Mega Fit sweat fleece in a size medium. I did try on a small, but the sleeves were a little short, and I know that these shrink, so I was like, I'm gonna take a size up. This is definitely a little bit big, but I don't mind it being super oversized, and this is definitely what I'm wearing to the airport tomorrow. So I feel like even though this hoodie isn't super heavy, it's sitting with a nice amount of structure because of that. So yeah, this is totally gonna be my airport outfit tomorrow. But yeah, this is what the zip up looks like. You've got drawstrings, just got a little zipper. The only thing is the pockets are like really out here. Like the pockets are really out on the side. That's the only thing. And again, I do wish that Garage would use like a different waistband. I'm not sure I love how this looks. And I did take suggestions from people, so if you are someone who suggested any of the bits that I've picked up, thank you very much, because I'm very happy with the pieces that I've got. Like, pissed off with myself about the worst behaviour hoodie. I'm like, I don't even know if you deserve to treat yourself to rebuying that Amy, because what an idiot. I left it at the colour analysis place, and then I've left it again, and now this time it's actually lost. I'm really pissed off at myself. I'm really annoyed at myself. To be honest, I didn't deserve any treats from shopping today, because I've been incredibly fucking careless. Like, that's so expensive. I'm really irritated with myself. I don't know if you can tell. I'm really annoyed at myself. But yeah, I'm gonna probably record some TikToks. I might do like a little TikTok haul of this stuff, and I will catch you guys in a bit. I'll probably catch you guys when I'm ordering food later, because I do need to order food. I'm thinking I might get torchies, because I had that last time, Like, I want to have something different to carver. I'll probably have a carver for my lunch tomorrow, I'll be honest, but tonight, let's have something different for tea girls. Let's have something different. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make some TikToks now, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. But I hope you enjoyed the haul, because that was a pretty big one. I definitely overindulged, but hopefully it was fun to watch. Okay guys, my food is here. I ended up ordering from Torchy's, so we're gonna do a little taste test. I got a brush fire, a Crossroads, a Baja shrimp, steak fajita, all these dips. I did get some guac and chips. It's meant to be like a half portion. This is a half portion. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat all of these, but I'm gonna tuck in because I'm very, very, very hungry. Let's sit here together. Lighting is kind of completely and utterly diabolical here, but I feel like this is the best. I like giving you guys different backgrounds so that it's not the same background throughout the entire vlog, because I know I've done a lot of hotel vlogging. I want to start with the Baja shrimp because I've made like shrimp tacos at home, but I've never done them like all out. And this is obviously going to be very much an all-out one. There's a little quarter of lime in there, but I'm not sure I want it on there. I prefer flour to corn for my tacos as well. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion. Corn ones just taste a bit weird to me. I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to it. So that's what it looks like. We've got shrimp, pickled onion. Oh, this looks so good. Fuck off, that is so nice. That is honestly so good. Like, it's so like nice and light and fresh. This is so yummy. Oh my god, this was such a good idea. I almost don't want to eat this all in one go, because what if this is the best one? Okay, Baja shrimp done. Rating 10 out of 10. It is really expensive though for tacos. Like, it's like $5 or $6 a taco. I think some of these were like $7. I'm gonna do the Crossroads one next. This one I think is quite a bit more full on. So this one's more like beefy, cheesy. So that's what that one looks like on the inside. This one isn't bad, but it's a little on the heavy side. This one's got like mango and Jamaican chicken in, so this one should be a little bit fresher. I don't love that one. I don't really like that. It's a very basic one. I just got a normal steak fajita one. This one's just got cheese, steak, peppers, onions, steak fajita. That one's really good. I kind of wish I'd got one steak fajita and 2 Baja shrimp ones and not bothered with the other ones. I don't really like those as much. One thing I will say right now is I'm feeling very grateful to Amy this morning that went and got some like fresh like juices and fruit and stuff, because I've eaten like one full taco and then like half of the steak one, like a quarter of the other 2, and I feel so full and like right now, and it's crazy because I've not really eaten much today. The guac is really good. Like, it doesn't taste weird or gone off like a lot of guacamole that's like made in bulk in the UK tastes like gone off avocado. And how do I know what that tastes like? Because I've made many a mistake with an avocado thinking it was fine, and then I've eaten it and it wasn't. And it tastes like sour. Probably gonna pack some of my stuff up. But yeah, Torchy's rating. Baja shrimp, 10 out of 10. I would just go and get that and the chips and guac, and then I'd be done. I know I didn't use the dips, by the way, but I just don't know what they are, and I didn't want it to, like, you know, sometimes when you put it all over something and it just ruins it. I didn't want that to happen, so I'm pretty sure some of these are meant to go with the tacos. So maybe that's why some of them weren't as good as I thought they'd be. I don't know. Anyway, I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's home day. I feel like, don't mind me, I've spilt water on myself. I feel like today is going to be the longest day ever. I always get the same, because it's like Singapore Airlines and they only do like, the time flights are always the same. And it's always the longest day ever, because I have to check out by 12, but my flight isn't till 10 to 7 at night. But with traffic and stuff, especially because the rodeo's on and stuff in Houston at the moment, traffic's always bad here, but I feel like it's been a lot worse. I'm gonna leave at like 2 to get to the airport, but I just went to Whole Foods. I did actually buy an almond milk creamer to take home with me. We don't have these in England. I don't even know if this one's gonna be nice. I wanted the Khalifa Farms one, but it was so big, I was like, I feel like that's a little bit too big for my case. Like, it was quite heavy, so I went with this one. I would have preferred to have been able to get an oat one. That's what I really wanted, but they were just huge. I was like, I don't think I'll have room in my bag. And then I got these for my mum. I think these are like, I don't know if these are for kids. Kids' favourites are all we do. Oh, so they are like for kids, I think. these little bunny biscuits. I feel like my mum's gonna love these because fudge. And then I did treat myself. I've been getting a Dunkin' most mornings, but I really wanted a La La Land today, so I did actually order myself a La La Land. I didn't get exactly what I got the other day because I did like it. I got the La La latte last time and I did like it, but it just felt like I felt really sick afterwards. So today I got an iced latte, large, standard ice, classic cloud, espresso 2 shots and oat milk. What does it say today? Because there's always a different message on it. Oh, I just got the little angel one today. There's no message. But yeah, I don't know what the cloud thing is. It was on the one the other day, but that was vanilla, and it was like vanilla ice cream. I think because I got a regular the other day in the La La latte, it was so like condensed down that the coffee ended up being really thick. Because like the vanilla cloud stuff had like really, I felt like I was drinking a coffee ice cream, which delicious, but maybe not so early in the morning on like a pretty empty stomach. You go and meander around, but it's so muggy outside and I basically want to shower as close to 12 p.m. as possible. Like that's what time I have to check out by, so that I'm not feeling sticky, and I don't really want to go outside and get sticky again once I've showered. And nothing is really opening until like 10:30, 11. So then I'd be cutting it fine because it's quite a long way, well not a long way away, but it's like 20 minutes. I think I'm going to order myself an Aura ring. I tried to buy one the other day. I was talking to Ashley about it because she has one and she loves it. I was talking to her about it. I tried to order one and I think it's charged my Amex, but the order didn't go through. So I need to see what happened there. Hopefully like the Amex thing was just a mistake and they've like reimbursed me, because if they haven't I'm going to have to email them. So I'm going to check what's gone on with that. Drink my latte and get showered, packed up. I'm kind of contemplating washing my hair because my hair just feels so gross right now, but if I'm going to wash my hair I kind of probably need to wash it now. So I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. Guys, I'm ready to leave. I think I'm going to round off this vlog here because I'm going to be checking out, but I never went through the perfumes that I brought away with me. So I'm just going to show you those really quick. But, you know, I got my La La Land this morning. I've actually decided, I've washed the cup up and I'm going to keep it because it's so cute. And the straw is so well made and it's a little love heart. Can you see that? I just think that's so cute. So I'm actually waiting for this to dry and then I need to check out, but I am going to keep it. I have also decided to wash my hair because I don't know what it is here, but the air is like sticky and dirty. I washed my hair not yesterday, the night before, so my hair's been washed for like 30-ish hours, 32 hours, whatever, and it's so dirty again already, and I would just feel so gross on the plane with such like sticky dirty hair. So I'm just going to let it air dry naturally. But I'm going to round off the vlog by showing you the perfumes that I brought with me. So first of all, this is the perfume that I've worn today. This is my Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt. It's actually a body mist, but Jo Malone is like notorious for having really bad longevity. This one, it's like a mist, and as you can see it's like milky. It's got hyaluronic acid in, it leaves a nice glow and it smells amazing. So I've sprayed it on all my clothes and on my skin. It's not like beast mode or anything like that, but it's perfect if you want a clean scent that's not going to give you a headache in the heat. And obviously it's been super hot here. I wore this yesterday with my Valaya exclusive and I got 3 compliments yesterday on my scent, so I would highly recommend. And one of them, I was like walking down a corridor, so I wasn't even like right by that person. I clearly just left a scent trail. They were like, Amy, is that you? I was like, yes. And it was Mercy. She was like, you smell so good. So following along with the clean scents, I've also got my little mini Valaya exclusive. As we can see, I'm already denting this. I love this scent. I would wear it home today. I think I'll spray it when I get off the plane, but this is too strong to wear on a plane. Like, this will give me a headache. This could give other people a headache, so I'm just being mindful. I don't wear strong scents on a plane if I'm going to be totally real. I think you can smell nice without smelling super strong. I think you're a little bit inconsiderate if you wear a super strong perfume on an airplane, especially when I'm on there for like 9 hours. Just feels inconsiderate. I've got a little sample of it in my bag, so I will spray that when I land. But yeah, that layered with the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt is incredible. I then brought with me the Mojave Ghost by Rado hairspray. This is so good, and Byredo is so overpriced for how poor the lasting power is. So I would highly recommend, if there's a scent you like, just get the hair perfume. It's obviously not super strong, it's not like beast mode or anything like that, but I love the Mojave Ghost scent. I have been eyeing up the Absolute version, which is meant to be stronger and more long lasting, so I might end up picking that up at some point, but I love this. It's like a clean, musky skin scent. Another clean scent I brought with me was DS & Durga I Don't Know What. This smells like a herby gin and tonic. It's really hard to describe. I think the name I Don't Know What is honestly perfect, but this is very strong. I would say this is one of the stronger clean scents. It reminds me of the Molecules 01 perfume, if you've ever tried that, but stronger. Really good, clean, but like slightly stronger scent, more like alcoholic leaning. Then I have my Fleur Vanilla Skin body and hairspray. Obviously I've put a massive dent in this. This is just like amazing if you want vanilla but you don't want super sweet or cupcakey. It's peppery, it's spicy. If you don't like a pepper note, you won't like it. It'll make you sneeze and you won't like it. I've had some people who don't love it, but the vast majority of people that I've put onto this love it. If you're wanting cupcakey vanilla, this is not it. You won't like it, but if you want something a bit more interesting, it's incredible. Longevity for a body mist I find to be pretty good, but it is a body mist. I do get people messaging me saying it doesn't last like perfume would. No, because it's a body mist, but if you spray it on clothes, the longevity is really good, and it's the only body spray I've ever had a compliment on. And finally, this is like, I think this is going to be my scent of the summer. I mean, I've already put such a dent in it, but the Louis Vuitton Attrape Reeves. I don't know how you say that, but this is incredible. This is like fresh, juicy, fruity, floral, and it just smells incredible. It's so feminine without being like juvenile in scent. It's really long lasting, it's really strong. I wore this on Wednesday and I got pretty much non-stop compliments on it all day. Pretty much every single person I bumped into was like, you smell so good, what is it? It's this. Absolutely worth it. Longevity is good on me, projects really well, gets a lot of compliments, and it's so feminine and very like sweet and juicy and like ripe. Just smells really good. So yeah, those are the perfumes that I brought away with me. I thought I would just round off this vlog with that, but I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. I just want to say a huge thank you for all your support and everything over the past few years, because that's why I still get to come out here on these trips. I've had so much fun this week and I hope this vlog has been good. It's kind of frustrating because like I want to document my new role, but I can't, because most of it involves stuff that I can't show you guys, but I hope it's still been interesting anyway. I'm not trying to be like hush hush or keep secrets from you. Like, I just can't show you stuff that's come in because I'm not allowed to do that. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed spending the week with me. I feel like it's been giving British person in America sort of vibes, so I hope you've enjoyed it. And again, just a massive thank you. I'm so grateful to alphalete for bringing me out here, and I'm so especially grateful to you guys for your support. That is the only reason why I'm on this trip, and I feel like we've seen in this vlog a lot of gratitude. We know how much this means to me, so I'm just very, very, very grateful and very ready to go home. Back to Twinkle Toes, back to my mum, back to Bradford. I will see you guys in my next vlog. Goodbye.